Today we're going to be looking at a new LED display. This is a 12.3 inch screen. So let's have a look inside the box. We have the screen itself. We'll cover the screen in a moment, but let's have a look at the accessories first. We have a stand for the screen itself. We have an HDMI cable. We have a USB Type-C cable. And we have two additional USB-C to USB-A type cables, plus a USB power supply. So let's have a look at the screen itself. And there is our screen. As we can see, this is a fairly large screen. We'll remove the screen protector in a moment, but let's first of all have a look at the back of the screen. On the back we have VESA mounts, so this can be quite happily mounted in to any existing VESA mount you have. Plus there is a slightly larger screw fitting to fit into what looks like a tripod mounting. And we have twin speakers on the back, here and here, fairly large ones by the looks of it, so it should have a better sound. If we have a look at the side, we can see we have a headphone jack, we have a power button, up and down, and brightness and settings buttons. The case itself is metal, possibly some kind of aluminium alloy. So all in all, a very neat screen. So let's have a look at the stand. If we can get into it. And there is our stand. Quite nicely mounted. Now, the additional bonus with this screen is that it is touch sensitive. On the other side of the monitor we have a full-size HDMI socket, and we have two USB-C type sockets. One of these will be for power and the other will be for controlling the touchscreen. One thing that has been reported for the touchscreen is that the touchscreen only operates properly if you're using this as the primary monitor. So we can test that out. So we'll first test the HDMI abilities of this monitor. And we'll get our HDMI cable. The annoying humming noise coming from the speakers on the new monitor appears to indicate that we're not supplying enough power to the monitor. So I'm going to switch to using the supplied USB power adapter. With this plugged in, this should solve our power issues. Right, I have now connected this new monitor to another computer, so that it is the only monitor connected, therefore is the primary. I have also connected the HDMI from the monitor to the HDMI on the computer. We also have the two USB-C connectors connected. The one nearest the HDMI is connected to the supplied power supply that came with the monitor. I found that when you connected it to the USB-C on my computer, there wasn't enough power to actually run the monitor correctly. Although the display did come up quite happily, the speakers at the back issued a loud, irritating hum. Therefore, there was not enough power going in to operate the monitor correctly. But when this is powered by the USB-C power supply that came with the monitor, it comes up quite nicely. The top USB-C connector here is connected to my computer. So this top connection should give us touch functionality on the monitor. I've lowered the lighting in the room so you can see the screen a little better. So if we bring up a file manager on our computer and we use the touch to minimize and then close the window, it works quite nicely. So the touch does actually work. And there we have touch working on our screen. So when the monitor is connected as the primary monitor, we can quite happily use the touch controls. And they are not bad at all. Let's minimize this. Bring it back up. Let's go into... Yes, it's working quite nicely. So if we look at the resolution we're getting on this monitor, bring up the display settings, we'll see the resolution here is 1920 by 720. The monitor will auto-adjust to other lower resolutions if your graphics card or computer are actually pushing those out, but that's as high as it goes. However, if we compare this to the other monitor, which we have previously covered, you'll see the difference. You're quite happily getting at least twice the real estate than this original monitor. This original monitor did not have a touchscreen. So I'm quite pleased with this monitor. It will be ideal for a monitor which sits in the rack. You can make adjustments by using the buttons on the side. So we can adjust the brightness, the contrast, and the other standard settings. So this is a 1920 by 720 60Hz monitor. I probably wouldn't recommend it for gaming as it isn't fast enough or have a large enough resolution. However, for a monitor which is used for either a secondary monitor without touch or a primary monitor where you're monitoring a large number of computers, I think this would be ideal. I'll post another video on this monitor after I've been using it for a while. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching today's video. Please feel free to click on the link in the description below to discover more videos.